Week 5 of the high school football season has arrived, and this week not only is our game of the week a battle of two undefeated teams, it's also the historic 7-mile rivalry. Joining us now live to talk about this matchup is our game of the week reporter, Damian Bartonic. And Damian, you went out to both practices this week to talk about how Troop is preparing for this one.
Oh man, Brendan, I'm going to tell you like this. The Tigers or Troop are coming into this game all about business, but they know the emotions heading into this one. They hear the pregame chatter, but rather than let that hurt them, they said, nah, it's actually going to keep us even more focused and even more locked in ahead of tonight's matchup. Now, when asked about the buildup of anticipation coming into tonight, head coach Sam Wells told me this matchup has all the makings of a battle we never forget. Now, recent history favors Troop slightly, holding a 10-8 edge in the last 18 meetings, but ARP's defense, man, they've only allowed 17 points through 4 games this season. That's incredible. Now, Troop believes tonight they'll not only score more than 17 points in this one, but they're going to put the entire district on notice too.
What makes it even better this year is I don't know how many times Troop and ARP have both been undefeated at the same time playing each other and both highly thought of throughout the state. Like this, that even makes it more exciting.
We're going extra hard in practice because it's a rivalry game and it's first game of district, so we're trying to make an impression on the rest of the district.
Objective for Troop tonight is more than just winning. It's about putting their opponents on notice. Now, Brennan, recently in sports, we had a lot of big fights, right? We had Canelo and Crawford. This one has a big fight feel to it, man. It's going to be a great game. The 7-mile rivalry is my first time covering it. And with that said, coming up at 6, we're going to talk more about ARP and all that good stuff. But for now, Brennan, back to you in studio.
All righty, Damian Bartonic reporting live. Thank you. Well, that's not the only game that's caught our eye. Tonight, we're also watching tons of other games from across the region. Joining us now to talk more high school football is Jack Stallard with the Longview News Journal. Jack, first, let's talk about Pine Tree versus Kilgore. The Bulldogs have a historic dominance over the Pirates, winning 14 out of 16 games since 2004.
Yeah, they have. They dominated the series, but I'll tell you what, when Pine Tree won, I guess it's been 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, you know, that snapped a long streak of losses to Kilgore, and Pine Tree's been really close in the last 3 seasons. They've all been really tight games, good games. Pine Tree needs to keep it that way tonight with you know, some good defense, because Kilgore's very explosive. Since winning or since losing the opener against Carthage, they just really looked good. I saw them a few weeks ago put 66 on Gilmer. They beat a good Pleasant Grove team last week, so it's a good game. District opener for both teams. You don't want to start 0-1 in district play, so this is an important game for both.
Now, we have to talk about Brenham versus Gilmer. The Cubs are looking to defend its perfect non-district record, and the Buckeyes, of course, have been struggling.
Yeah, they have, but I tell you, they did something last week. Again, I saw them 2 weeks ago. Didn't look good at all. And then last week they played really well against a good Lindale team. Zade Taylor passed for over 300 yards. They're going to need a lot of that. They're going to need a lot of points tonight. Brenham's very good. Last year when these two teams played, Gilmer had to score 51 to beat them. So, you know, they're going to have to put some points on the board and get a few defensive stops. And but this should be a good matchup out at Lobo.
All righty, Jack Stallard with the Longview News Journal. Thank you. Well, don't forget, you can catch our Under the Lights pregame show at 6:30 tonight. And at 10 p.m., we go all in football for 1 hour, showing you highlights and interviews from across East Texas on CBS 19+.